What's going on, guys? It's Corbin here for AcousticWorld.net, and today I wanted to cover my 5 favorite benefits of learning to play the guitar, or of playing the guitar if you've already learned it. And some of these actually surprised me, so I'm sure they'll surprise you. I always felt that I was getting a lot out of playing the guitar, both as just a creative outlet, but also as a way to sort of de-stress and add some direction and discipline to my life. And so I think that's a common theme that you'll see here in these benefits that I'm going to cover. So we'll jump right in. And the first is that learning to play guitar, or learning any instrument really, can boost your brain power. And this is kind of obvious if you actually think about it. Learning any kind of music is really mentally taxing on your brain because you're doing so many things at the same time. Say, you're strumming an acoustic guitar and singing a song at the same time. That's already, you're doing 2 things at the same time. Playing the guitar, singing. You have to remember the lyrics by heart mostly. You have to remember all of the chords. If you play a solo or do any kind of lead, that's a 5th thing. Maybe you're tapping your foot. And so just that simple example alone gives you an idea of how much your brain is processing just by simply playing row, row, row your boat on the guitar. Something as simple as that. You've just got so much going on in your brain, so it's a great way to boost brain power. The other thing is tip number 2, or benefit number 2, is that playing guitar can improve your confidence over time. I don't know about you guys, but I meet so many people that don't really have any skills. It sounds kind of mean to say, but they just don't have any skills or areas of their life that they've developed any kind of like proficiency in, especially outside of people's jobs, which I consider usually a separate thing. But in my opinion, a great deal of confidence comes from developing skill at a certain endeavor, because you're able to see your own potential, essentially, as you get better and better at this thing, and it becomes clear to you, if I can do this thing, then if applying my energy to this thing means I get better, then that's how everything in life works. And so if I want to get better at talking to people, at cooking, all I have to do is put in the effort. Like Ralph Waldo Emerson used to say, do the thing and you will get the power, is basically the idea. And I think getting those skills over time is a key element of becoming confident. Not to mention, there's also the fact with guitar of performing for other people. Even if you're like me, I'm kind of an introverted person, and so whenever I play for people, even if it's just one person, it's always taking me a little bit out of my comfort zone, and testing my mettle and testing my confidence in that degree as well. So that's another really cool benefit that I don't think many people think about quite as much. The other thing that's great about the guitar is as a stress relief valve, the ability to relieve stress and anxiety. And not just that it can do these things, but that you're doing so in a way that offers all of these other benefits that I'm going to mention, and that also is not detrimental to your health, because most of these people, if you have like a bad habit or a vice, like say drinking, a lot of times that's your way of escaping from stress and anxiety and the aspects of your life that you don't want to deal with. So if you can develop a healthy skill that gives you that same end result, you're going to be way better off for it. So something like guitar, if I'm feeling stressed or anxious, I just pick up the guitar and practice. It doesn't even matter what I play, because instantly your mind is shifting gears, and it's impossible to play guitar for me without focusing on doing it. So changing your focus exclusively to it, it's not even possible for you to be anxious or worry about stupid things anymore, because you're just in the moment, working on your instrument. So that's another benefit I really enjoy. Another one I don't hear many people talking about is that learning an instrument can broaden your taste in music, actually. And I can speak to this one firsthand too, because a lot of the music I listen to now is stuff that I didn't even know existed before I started learning the guitar. So, before I fell in love with acoustic guitar, I didn't really know anything about bluegrass music. I didn't know about Tony Rice or Norman Blake or Billy Strings or Brian Sutton. And none of these amazing guitarists who have influenced me so much now. It's crazy to think about. I just didn't even know that their music existed up until, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 years ago. But that's a perfect example of how learning an instrument can turn you on to new styles of music, new players, new genres that you didn't even know before. So it's another really cool benefit, just being able to expand your your horizon in that way. And benefit number 5 I'll give you guys is that playing the guitar is just a great socializer. It helps you make friends. Because me personally, I don't really like, well, my closest friends are people that we just hang out one-on-one, maybe in small groups, and we all have something in common together, or we're spending time doing like a common interest or a common activity. And so the guitar is great because it allows you to find people or get around people who have a common love for music, a common ability to play an instrument. So right off the bat, you're meeting people, whether it's in a band or a bluegrass circle, or you just find one other person who likes to play guitar and you guys jam around. You instantly have that kind of bond that elevates your relationship so much higher than just like someone who you meet who you don't have any ability to connect with because you guys just don't have anything in common. So having that commonality, a common skill between you, just allows you to get out and socialize and meet really cool people in a way that otherwise might not be possible. So those are my 5 favorite benefits of playing the guitar. There's actually 3 more that I didn't mention in this video. I wrote a full article on this that I'll link to down below, or if you just go to Acoustic World, all one word, acousticworld.net, you'll find it on there too. But yeah, if this helped you out, guys, or you found it interesting, feel free to subscribe, because I am trying to put out more content like this every week about guitar lessons, common questions people have, tips to get started or get you learning faster. So I hope this helped you out, and if it did, like and subscribe, and tune in next time. Thanks.